I think it's been like a consistent. Before there was nothing like, what I have now.
Yeah.
What I had then is not what I have now. At least now I have two, three hit songs out there already. So it's a lot of growth. It's a lot of growth, and I can only take that in and be grateful to God for that. I'm not in a hurry. I think that's part of the process, and this literally like builds character. And I'm enjoying it. I'm really enjoying it. So don't worry, the accolades will come. People always say my voice, but I think it's because they don't pay attention enough. I think it's my writing.
Your writing.
Yeah, it's my strong point. That's my. But a lot of people say his voice. Colors was a song that was inspired by like literally like how I feel at the time. I actually wrote Loyal and Colors like a day apart.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, so they were like I wrote Colors today, and I remember writing Loyal the next day, and I recorded them like same way. Recorded Colors to recorded Loyal the next. Sometimes it can take 3 months. Sometimes it can take 1 year. But sometimes it can be 2 hours.
Yeah.
It just depends on your vibe. And the Vibes did the record though. And the Vibes is one of those people that I've worked more with Andrew Vibes than anybody in my life. But we literally have only 2 songs out. But when I was in the academy, I worked with Vibes like throughout when I was in the academy. So for me personally, it was a personal decision to put out 2 songs because I wanted to have more reach, because I feel like I need a lot of substance out there. I feel like I have little substance out there, and people can only tell, who you really are by how much they've received from you. So I felt like giving out more music this year for people to, to know. Because your music literally like is a perfume of who you are. Like it's a smell of who you are, So I just want people to know more, about who the person I'm educating people about who I am.
Yeah.
Someone tweeted it. I was like, oh boy, imagination won't finish me. If it happens, I'll be grateful to God though, because it's actually like it's one of those things. That was in one of those string of thoughts that was in my head. After I finished the song, I was like, just imagine Burna Boy on this. Yeah. So someone tweeted it, so I was like, this guy's thinking. Life is all about energy. Like literally, like everything around us is energy. You attract what you believe. You attract your mindset.
Yeah.
You understand? So me, I believe like if the person that you're working with is the energy of the person is in tune with you, I think you guys are always going to make something very nice, because you can't force energy. Like you can't force energy. Like we literally like everything we do is energy. Everything we literally do in life is energy. So like if I feel your energy enough, I'll definitely want to put you on. You understand? It's not about how popular you are. It's not about your level of artistry, not your aesthetics, it's about the energy. Once I connect with the person, then I think that's a goal.
Collaboration.
Yeah.
Speaking of connecting, is it Camido? I don't know how to pronounce
Camido,
it.
yeah.
Camido, yeah. So how did that collaboration come about?
And that happened in Patoranking studio. I think everybody has recorded in that studio. Like literally everybody has recorded in that studio. So I remember then he just dropped Sugarcane remix with Mayoko and King Promise, and it was in Lagos for his media rounds thing, and then they reached out to me, my manager. So then I was not very because we've not met before.
Yeah.
So when I linked up with him, I already liked the song. The song, the Sugarcane song, like I was already playing the song already. So I was like, to be even nice to, meet the
Yeah.
guy. So when we linked, I didn't even know we were going to make music that day. So it was just playing. It was just playing the songs that he had on ground because said he was working on a project. So he played that song, and I was like, this song is actually like really nice. And right there, I did the verse, and that was it. I didn't even know in my head. I was not thinking he wants to put out the song that
Yeah.
quickly. I was thinking maybe it's going to be like one of those songs in this project. Well, like 2 months after, they were like, "Oh, man, we need to shoot video. Come to Ghana." Blah blah blah. So that was how it happened, and it's actually a dope record, and I'm so glad to be on it. Camido is super talented, and he's one of those people who also like, is open-minded, so respect to him. Come on. That's actually a very tough question because it's sometimes hard to separate Magix from Alexander, because it's always like, it's almost like you're always in work, like it's almost like every second you are now Magix because of the life that you are living now, So, but I'll just say that Alexander is like, a cool person that just wants to feed his family,
Jesus, family.
yeah, and wants to be the best at what he does, every time, I just want to be like that person that is able to do, for mine and people around me, and to also like lift my guys up,
So
that's what Alexander is. On a normal day, just in my house, I go out a lot, but if I'm left alone, I'll just stay in my house. Before, I used to be the guy that is always going out, but then when when your work becomes going out, you start valuing lone times. When your work is always outside,
yeah.
then you start seeing the value of being inside your house.